Hey guys, this is Sandy White from Simply Fit, your number one health and wellness cheerleader. And I want to share with you guys this week about the importance of a micronutrient that is a powerhouse, a game changer, and it's resveratrol. The purpose of resveratrol is basically to help reset your body when your pancreas is producing too much insulin. And when that happens, your muscles, which takes that insulin in the form of sugar, so that it gives it energy to have you do what you need to do throughout the day. But when you're sitting for long periods of time, the body isn't crazy. It's not, God did a wonderful thing. It knows when you are not in a need for additional sugars to be going feeding your muscles. So the muscles say, hey, we can't take no more. Stop producing it and giving it to us. Unfortunately, because your body needs a reset, your pancreas keep producing it. But your muscles, which is where it should go, when the insulin is produced, it turns into sugar. It gives it to your muscles so that you have energy. It says, I don't have no more room. Stop. So you got to give it to somebody else, and that somebody else happens to be fat cells. That's when you start seeing the weight gain and you're like, I don't understand why I'm gaining weight and I haven't done anything to gain weight, or you're feeling a lot of inflammation in your body. This is a time for a reset, and resveratrol get it in a natural way. You guys know we're on a mission to save 1 million lives by encouraging individuals to live a simply fit life through health and nutrition. So with that, instead of taking something that's synthetic, which if it's a good one, I don't have a problem with that. But you can also get resveratrol naturally in assorted berries, which I always explain to you guys when you make your smoothies, use the assorted berries and then add in some spinach. But you could get it in red wine. I am not a drinker, so I will never do that. But if you are, you can get it from red wine. Just don't overdo it where you become inebriated. And then you can also get it from red grapes. And if you rinse them off, leave them damp, do not dry them off, put them in a bowl, the one that you have a top with, and put some monk fruit on it. Shake it up, get it all over the grapes, because if, like I said, if you leave them damp, that when you put that monk fruit on it, the sugar is going to stick to the grapes, but it's not going to spike your insulin levels. And then stick it in the freezer. That is a really good snack or a dessert. And now, again, the resveratrol, if you're having if you're on that diabetic level, uh, your A1C, your type 2, it's going to help reset that. So you're not having the pancreas do more work than it needs to and having it produce more insulin than your body can handle. Now, I'm going to talk to you all about 4 tips that I don't I have to pick my words wisely, so we don't get in trouble here. But I'll keep saying reset. So these 4 tips will help you reset your body if you're having insulin challenges, where you're insulin resistance, which means your muscle isn't taking the insulin that is being produced by your pancreas, so it can't switch to sugar to give to your muscles. So we're on a reset. All right, that's what we're going to be doing with this information today with resveratrol. So let's jump into our first tip. We jump into the benefits of adding resveratrol as a supplement to your regular routine. I just want to give you all a nugget. When you incorporate resveratrol into your routine, it gives the heart the appearance. It's not racing, but it gives the heart the appearance as if you have been doing an intense workout and all you've been doing is moderate house chores. So it's really pumping up the metabolism for you guys, and you're just doing moderate walking around, cleaning the house. So the benefit of it is huge, because when you're sitting all day long, you need that, because y'all know when you sit all day long, you ain't burning off nothing. And most of you all have started seeing that spread. So I want you all to add in the resveratrol. You can do it and a supplement, long as it's 200 to 250 milligrams, or do the red grapes. Do not do the wine while you're driving or at work, but you could do the mixed berries. That is so easy, and I share with you guys. I'm not sure what segment, but the the juice bags, they're not juice bags, but the portion is like a cup and a half of the mixed berries. They already have them in single serving. I found them a lot, and I know I showed you guys, I don't remember which segment, but I get mine from Costco, and they're already portion control mixed berries. Just like you could get 0 calorie water that has a light hint of a berry flavor. I like doing it like that. I don't like doing no crazy stuff and have a weird taste in my mouth. I use the low 0 calorie water that has the same hint of whatever berry that's in the single serving I'm telling you guys about. I use that. I mix it in there. Boom. That's so easy. So when I say simple tips and strategies, don't make anything drawn out, melodramatic. You can get the blender going and go back upstairs or wherever you're getting dressed at, and it'll go for about 35 to 60 seconds. Well, of course, depending on what blender you have. But so just again, add in resveratrol naturally or with a supplement that's 200 to 250 milligram daily, and you're good to go on that one. So let's jump into, and I'm looking at my notes, so let's jump into I told you guys snacking on the grapes, the benefits of it. So the the, the grapes have flavonoids in it. They've got calcium, magnesium, and vitamins. And you can do grape juice, but you need to juice it. You don't want to go get it that's already made. Do not do that. So when you consume it and the red grapes, put them through your juicer, you're getting the resveratrol immediately inside your bloodstream. Again, do not buy it from concentrate because it's got extra sugar in it. Now, if you could find one that does not have any sugar, it literally should say grapes, resveratrol, and water. Nothing else. So I'm not going through the store looking for all of that. But if I find one, I will share it with you guys. To me, it's much easier to grab a bunch of grapes, stick them in a juicer, zoop, 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 and you are done. And you can have that if you don't want to do the mixed berries, or take the red grapes and zip them through the juicer. Use that over your mixed berries, and now you have like done double whammy for the day. That natural. You're going to the store anyway, so just do it. Or if the supplement is freeze dry, you could do that as well. I do that all the time. I've shown you all that because some places the fruit is a little high, or you cannot immediately get to whatever your local grocery store is until the weekend. Don't want y'all waiting. You can get the freeze dry one. It works well. Make sure there are no additional ingredients. There's nothing synthetic in it, and it basically has those 3 ingredients in it, and you're good to go. So let's jump into our next tip. I do need to backtrack when I told you all about the supplement that's 200, that you need to take the dosage that's 200 to 250 milligram. It does need to say on the packaging that it has trans resveratrol on it. Again, it should be minimal ingredients, and also you should be able to read trans resveratrol on it. Now, let's jump into the next one, which is going to be cranberry sauce. You could take cranberry sauce, make it from scratch. I wish I could remember all the dates and times, but I've told you all about this too. It's just the monk fruit, orange juice, fresh. So take your oranges, squeeze them, put them in your juicer. Take they have the little grinder where you can put the slice the orange and throop, 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 and you're good to go. They make all of that. And then it is the berries, the cranberries. Get them fresh. You can freeze them if you don't use them all. And then you're just boiling the orange juice, the cranberries, and the monk fruit all together until those things pop. And that is it. And if you like the wiggly jiggly that comes out the can, all you're doing is letting it set. That's it. So once you do that process right there, you take that and you mix it with cream cheese, and now you have cream cheese has no calories. About no, I take it back. I think it has like 25 to 50, one of those or something like that. And don't do the low fat. Get all the fat that you can use. Your body needs it, it loves it, and you'll lose more weight with the fat. But you could use it as a dip. You can do it for your carrots, your cucumbers, with your water content. I mean, come on, and it tastes good. And if you want, you can add a little bit of seasoning in it. But I wouldn't add too many seasonings that don't complement the orange juice, the monk fruit, and the berries. What I want to say is the seasoning, even though it's not the holiday, you want to use those type of seasonings inside of the cranberry sauce that you're making. You're good to go with that one. Let me I'm going to read my notes here. So I told you about you want to add the cranberry sauce with the cream cheese, and you can use it as a dip. But now I haven't tried this. I just was told about this. You can add that to applesauce, and then you can add that mixture to salad dressings. I mean, you want all the healthiness that you can. So before y'all start turning up your nose, just try it. You don't know what your body likes and your palate likes until you actually give it a try. All right. So I want to jump into the next benefit, which is I wanted to tell you all the red grapes are better than the white. You're going to get more resveratrol from red grapes. And I hear you all, I don't like the red grapes. Sometimes they're sour, sometimes they're not. This is why I said take them, juice them, put them over your mixed berries, and then put that aside for your morning breakfast. Oh, and the thing I like to do, and my family doesn't know it, but a lot of times people want these thick smoothie ones like you get from Tropical Cafe. They they take the avocados and cut them up and freeze them. You can get them. Unless you want to get your own avocados, cut them up and freeze them. They already come in a bag. If you go to Aldi's, they got the bags already done closer to the register. I'm telling y'all all my little secrets because I want you to go and do this. Now, when I shop, I try to make sure I'm in an area that has all of the stores because not all of them have everything that I want. And I'm not trying to wear out my gas and be driving all over town just for a bag of cut up avocados. So where I go to the Costco at, across the street, there is the Aldi's, and then down the street towards the direction I need to go home, there is another store, and I think some of y'all have it, which is Safeway, so I can get some of the stuff there. So I could do it, and I also use Food Line. So those are the four that I use, and I just flip-flop around based off of what I need and who I know carries that. So the bottom line of me telling you all of that is don't spend a lot of money. Don't waste a lot of gas. Get the avocados if you want to have a thicker shake. And then I actually use the whole bag because it's 4 of us. So the single serving is good, but I use 2 of them. And then when I add in the avocados and then I take a bunch and a half of the red grapes, it gives us more. So it gives everybody at least 16 to 18 ounces. So how much water, how thick you want, how much the red grape juice you want. And I see and hear you all doing this. Don't cheat. Do not go and get the concentrated grape juice. It has too much sugar in it. Let's jump to the next one. Jump into the next one. The book we're going to be going through, I'm going to read this and I'm going to show you all the picture. Natural Cures on Earth, and it's by Dr. Johnny Bolden. Because it's a lot, but Bolden. Because it's a lot, but again, I want you to pick and choose what you're going to be able to comfortably do on a consistent basis. Because I can give you guys all the information that I want, it's not going to help if you're not going to do it. And I'm not there. I'm not your parent. I'm just your cheerleader. And you have to make that decision based off of the information that I'm sharing with you guys. Adding in resveratrol is a game changer. It's like the fountain of youth. So you figure out ways to naturally add it into your daily routine. And I even, a couple segments back, talk to you guys about making your own immunity shots. I told you all where to get the little glasses from, the tiny little 2 to 3 ounce bottles. They already have the tops on it. If you're like, I don't want to be doing this, I like what she's saying, but I don't want to be doing all this juicing all day long. Do meal prep on Sunday. Get you a bunch of grapes, zoop, 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 and then put it in the jars, and then you can drink it, or you can mix it in the mixed berries. It doesn't matter how you do it. You just got to properly set yourself up to win, so that each day you can partake in adding res. If this is one of the tips that you want to partake in, set it up so that you can win. Make it easy, because the moment something becomes challenging and hard for you, you're going to be like, I have had enough, I'm done. So I don't want you feeling like that. I want you to win. I want you guys to send in your questions for anything that you're interested in so I can assist you guys. And with that being said, I am Sandy White, your #1 health and wellness cheerleader. We broadcast every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. on WYTV7.org. Guys, check out the platform. We are doing some awesome things in the community. I broadcast at 7 p.m., but there are other broadcasters on there that have information that will bless your life. Share it, like, subscribe, and then ping the bell notification so that you don't miss any segments that I'm going to be doing. And then go on and subscribe to WYTV7. That way you have immediate access. And they have an app. You can download the app, which means you'll have immediate access to all of the other broadcasters. Bless someone's life. Now, up here, we have a radio station called WGTS, and they have this program. It's called Drive Through Thursday. And basically what you do is you bless somebody else's life by paying for their meal or paying for their coffee. Well, I want you to bless somebody's life on Thursday by sharing WYTV7.org with them. And then check out the broadcasters. And then before you send that or share it with the person that you want to bless, direct them to something that they are in need of. Because we all talk to our friends about something that's near and dear to our heart. How much more of a friend would you be if your friend is looking for a solution to a challenge that they're having, and you say, hey, here's a link to WYTV7.org, and then go to this broadcaster and listen to this broadcast to get your particular answer. They would just be in love with you even more. So with that being said, guys, I will see you guys next week at 7 p.m. Love you. Mwah. Bye.